Last year, the Public Finance and Accountability Amendments Bill was tabled before the floor of Parliament to better financial management in government institutions. The bill, which is currently before the Parliamentary Budgets Committee for discussion and review, also seeks to change the budget cycle to shorten the appropriation process. Currently, once the budget has been read by the Minister of Finance, Parliament approves 1/3 of the non-statutory annual budget to enable government institutions run before the entire budget is debated and approved. The Presidential Advisory Committee on Budget, which comprises some members of Parliament including David Bahati, Tim Ranga and others, spent the day in a meeting chaired by the Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi to finalize the report, which will see this trend change.
By the time the Minister of Finance reads the budget statement, we will have everything will have been done, which now, these days, we do between July and September.
This means that all the debates on the budget allocations of the different ministries must have been discussed and finalized by July 1st.
When July 1st comes, which is the beginning of the new financial year, all departments, all vote holders have their money and they can spend, so that we don't have that interruption. We don't have any period in the year when expenditure is constrained because there is no money or not enough money.
The argument then will be that there will be no need of the vote on account disbursement, but rather the release of the first quarter funds. Currently, the disbursement of the first quarterly funds is done in September, after Parliament has fully approved the entire budget. Some members of Parliament have welcomed the move and have expressed willingness to support the amendments.
In this budget now, once it is approved, implementation is done 100%. No ministry, no department will be allowed to reallocate monies that have already been allocated. Implementation will be done in time. There will be timely disbursement of funds.
I see a lot of sense that we can discuss, we propose, so that those proposals are incorporated in the budget. And otherwise, if we discuss after presentation, it's very difficult. And actually, we do very minimal changes, especially when the budget has been presented already.
Others insist that the review in the budget cycle may not necessarily improve service delivery.
Service delivery, even under this present arrangement, could still have been delivered if only we had the commitment, if only we observed and adhered to financial regulations. But the moment you have got this thieving executive, like is the case that we see in Uganda, no amount of change, even to align it in line with what Rwanda is doing, will improve the situation. Never.
The Shadow Minister of Finance, Geoffrey Kanya, however, says that the funds that will be disbursed under the proposed budget cycle needs to come with accountability.
It is good that by first, when the new release starts, it is based on the approved activity work plan, which indicates procurement plan, so that money is released based on targets that can be measured.
The bill is expected to return to the House when Parliament returns from recess. Rwanda and Kenya have already adopted this reform. Solomon Serwanjja, NTV.